winter of 1959, 9 young hikers, experienced, disciplined, and full of ambition, set out into the frozen wilderness of Russia's northern Ural Mountains. Their leader, Igor Dyatlov, had planned every step of the journey with precision. They believed they were simply taking on another challenge. What they didn't know was that they were walking into one of the strangest and most terrifying mysteries in modern history. Days passed after their scheduled return. No word, no message, only silence. A rescue team was sent to the remote region known as Kholat Syakhl, a name the indigenous Mansi people translate as Mountain of the Dead, and what they found changed the story of that mountain forever. The hiker's tent was discovered first. It wasn't collapsed by snow or torn by a predator. It was slashed open from the inside, as if the group had panicked and cut their way out to escape something or someone. In the dark, footprints led away from the tent, barefoot or in only socks, even though the temperature had fallen below -30 degrees Celsius. No one runs into that kind of cold without a reason. The bodies were found one by one, scattered across the snow, some near the forest, some buried deeper in the terrain, some wearing each other's clothing as if they had desperately shared garments in the final hours. Most were without coats, without boots, and without any explanation. The most unsettling part? Several victims had massive internal injuries, crushed ribs, fractured skulls, injuries so powerful they were compared to a high-speed car crash, yet there were no external wounds, no bruising that should accompany such force. One woman was found with her eyes missing, and her tongue gone, and traces of radiation were detected on their clothing, far above normal levels. But despite all this, what lingered above the incident was a deeper, darker silence. A silence no theory has ever fully broken. Some believe the hikers were victims of a covert military experiment. The region was known for secret tests, parachute mines, chemical trials, or infrasonic weapons. Strange orange lights were recorded in the sky that same night. Coincidence or witness? Others insist it was a natural disaster, a rare type of avalanche or earth vibration that forced them from the tent. Yet the tent remained standing. The slope wasn't steep enough, and the footprints showed calm, orderly walking, not terrified running. There are theories of psychological terror, panic, hallucination, collective fear, but none explain crushed bones or missing organs. And then there are the more unsettling explanations, encounters with something unknown, something not yet named, something the hikers may have seen, but we never will. Decades later, the Soviet investigation concluded with a single, cold sentence. The cause of death was an unknown, compelling force. But the truth is more haunting than the statement. This wasn't simply a tragedy. It wasn't simply an accident. It was an event that left physical evidence without a logical cause. A moment frozen in time where 9 lives ended and every theory collapses under its own uncertainty. As you look at these images of the camp, the snow, the faces of the hikers, ask yourself, what fear is powerful enough to force trained mountaineers to run into a killing cold? What force can crush bones without touching skin? What presence makes you cut your way out of your only shelter and run toward darkness? Some mysteries are unsolved, others were never meant to be solved. This one still waits on the mountain,